In this video, we'll import the price list that we learned to prepare in a previous video. The import screen can be accessed either by the blue button on the inventory page or by the menu. First import option indicates which category or species we're importing into. You can't currently import into more than one category at once. Next, you choose the import mode. When you are using IDs, your options are Synchronize, which will create new ads and update existing ones, but will not remove any. Synchronize and Replace, which will additionally remove any ads not in the list you're currently importing. You wouldn't want to use this unless you're importing your entire price list at once. And Delete. This is the quickest way to remove all your current ads, but it won't lose them forever. If you later import using the same ID, it will bring them back and update them. If despite all the reasons we've discussed in the Using IDs video, you choose not to use IDs, you can do so by unchecking the box next to the import button. Note the warning message that is displayed. The next step is to copy and paste your price list into the white box. If you're unfamiliar with copy and paste, there are several ways it can be done. First, select the text you want to copy using your mouse, or using the Edit Select All option. Then Edit Copy. Next, click on the white import box and using your browser's Edit menu, select Paste. You can also use hotkeys like Ctrl-A, Ctrl-C, and Ctrl-V, but the exact keystrokes are going to vary depending on what kind of computer and programs you're using. Okay, it's time to click Import. The red box is showing us some problems with our price list. First, because we left that Require IDs option checked, it's expecting every line to have an ID. But our first item, on line 2, wasn't even a reptile, so we need to remove that. Our first real entry is the Sunglow on line 4, and it really is missing an ID. Our Motley on line 6 is missing both an ID and a price. Our IMG on line 8 is missing a price, but we did have a price. The problem is we put the price on the next line. Notice how we are making the corrections into our original price list instead of the copied version. This is to keep our original list up to date. Now, having updated our price list, we're going to copy and paste it again and try to re-import. As a last resort, you can force the import to ignore errors if you check the Ignore Errors box at the bottom, but generally this isn't what you want to do. Great success! This time our price list imported with no errors at all. Clearly our example was staged with lots of errors, but the first time you try to import, it might look something like this. That's why we recommend importing just a few items to get the hang of it before you've spent time preparing your whole price list. The last thing we'll look at is how to update our inventory in MorphMarket using our price list again. Let's imagine that a week has passed and we've sold some animals and need to update some other fields. We can simply make these changes in our price list and then re-import it. In a matter of seconds, we've removed 2 ads and updated values in 3 others. This really shows the power of using bulk import to synchronize our inventory. In the next video, we'll talk about verifying and adjusting the ads we just imported.